I'm pretty sure a lot of you are thinking, wait, you've been uploading like Resident Evil 5, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, and some other stuff lately? Where's Brandon for Victory and all that? Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Now, I'm going to be covering why I haven't been I haven't even really touched the Touhou games even on my own time in general lately either. I'm going to go over why I haven't uploaded anything for the Touhou games, why I haven't continued my other playthroughs I was doing as well, like Severin Kagura Estival Versus, Resident Evil 4, Arkham Asylum, stuff like that. And I'm also going to go over why I haven't done Brandon for Victory. I'm going to say that for last because that's going to be the big problem. That's going to be the big topic point for the video. So, the reason why I haven't really touched the Touhou games in general at all lately is I've honestly kind of been falling out of Touhou lately. I just really haven't really been having fun with anything Touhou related the past couple months actually. It's gotten and I'm pretty sure you know why. It's because of the Touhou fans. They're really tourists because they most likely don't play the games. They most likely don't touch any of the official media. It's only for the shipping, the porn. Yes, there have been Touhou fans who admitted to only being to Touhou for that kind of stuff, or it's the role players or whatever. If you do any of that, that's fine. But you should, if you're going to claim you're a fan of something, you should at least consume the official media for the franchise as well. Because otherwise, you're not really an actual fan of Touhou, and seeing people like that go after people who actually do consume the media, attacking others, doxing them, exposing them. While you can say, well, just don't associate yourself with those kinds of people, then you could be fine. Unfortunately, it's not that simple because I see that, and it's and believe me, I saw that constantly. I saw it constantly, basically almost every day. So it got to the point where it was just straining on my mental health. Man, why even when I'm playing the games on my own time or mind my own business, why am I even playing these anymore? I'm not even having fun with the game. I'm basically just torturing myself at this point by playing these. So why am I even bothering? So I never really touched. I haven't touched them lately because of that reason. I just haven't been having fun with the games. And that's the Windows games. If I haven't touched the PC98 games to avoid having that mentality for those. Because for those who don't know, I think the PC98 games have more love and care put into them than the Windows era games from Touhou 6 and pretty soon Touhou 20. I feel like they're better than the Windows games, so I'm trying to prevent myself from having that mentality for the PC98 games, which is why I haven't touched them. So I haven't touched them either, but again, for actually good reason. I don't want to have that mentality for those as well, so I haven't touched them. And on top of that, when it comes to Heiso Tensoku, I got it to, play online with people around the world, even knowing I'm going to get my ass kicked in it, because there's been people who've been playing it since release. But through the just vanilla base game, apparently I can't even play it online. Apparently I have to install like third-party mods and all that stuff, and the fact that they're third-party mods means if I do install those, I'm potentially putting my machine in danger, and my personal information as well. So it's like, do I install third-party mods, potentially like risking my machine and my personal information, or do I solely play just the vanilla game but only against AI, no online, nobody else to play with locally? I chose neither. I decided, I'm still just not gonna play it at all. Because what's the point? So it's like, yeah, that's why I haven't really been touching the Toho games. Like, because honestly, what's the point? Like, I'm not having fun with them anymore. So it's like, if I'm not having fun, I'm not really gonna play them. Like, I'm sure I'll get back to them again at some point. Especially considering, I still have Violet Detector and Phantasmagoria Flower View I need to finish, and I only have like Ike's story and Phantasmagoria Flower View to do, and then I'm finished with that game. But I've still got like a good chunk of Violet Detector to work on. But I kind of figured, what's the point? Right now, I'm not having fun with the game, so I'm not really going to touch them, at least for a little while. But when it comes to like games like Resident Evil 4, Arkham Asylum, Senran Kagura, S-Level Versus, as well as Freedom Planet 2, on top of that, the reason why I haven't been uploading videos on those games either, or Pokemon Black, the reason why I haven't been uploading videos on those is because I lost all my data in those games because my PS4 wanted to act up and make to the point to where I was forced to factory reset my PS4. So I lost all my data in those games, meaning I have to then redo everything in those games up to the point to where I was in those games. And that takes hours upon hours for me to do. So it's like, why? And it's like, if I'm going to be sitting through this, like, I'm going to be doing it for like one game at a time. I mean, I do have Resident Evil 4 on PC, so I can at least, play the PC version, not risk not losing all my data if I for any reason in particular or whatever, I have to factory reset my PS4 again, not have to do it all over again. I have it on PC, I can just do that. But when it comes to like Arkham Asylum, Freedom Planet 2, Senran Kagura, I've still gotta do that for those. So that's gonna be hell. That's gonna be awful. That's gonna take a long time for me to do, even on my own time when I'm not doing other things. When I'm not like doing other things. So it's like I'm gonna be sitting there struggling, doing all that on top of everything else I'm already doing. Which brings me to the big topic of the video. Branded for Victory. obviously I only uploaded like what 3, 4 episodes of Branded for Victory, and that was it. So you're probably wondering where that went. So what Branded for Victory originally was to be as a series was for me to learn how to use the branded deck. And needless to say, by episode 4, I I basically knew how to play the deck. So it was like I'm like I got to episode 4, won 3 out of 5 ranked matches in a row. Did that. Then I used the deck on my own time for like specific events and stuff like that. Got pretty decent ways into the events like I normally do, and then just stopped playing for a little bit, and because playing other things. Because I can't stick to like one game or one genre of a game, otherwise it gets old really fast. Which is why I like jump all over the place on the channel, so yeah. Which is why, as much as I love like Guilty Gear Strive, you don't see that too often because while I do love the game, like I just can't play that like too incredibly long or too much, otherwise I get bored of the game. And that goes for like any game or any genre. I can't do that for a while. That and I have to pay for an online subscription since I play Strive on console, which is fucking stupid. Shouldn't have to do that. I already paid full price for the game. I shouldn't have to pay to play online. It's dumb. Thanks, Microsoft. But yeah, it just the brand. But anyways, the brand. I learned how to use the branded deck, and it got to the point to where I was actually teaching a buddy of mine how to use the branded deck, and while he still misplays with the deck, he's at least getting better with the deck and all that. So like, if I'm teaching someone how to use a deck that I haven't been using too long before them, like, I feel like that's like really that's as much as you could do. Like, you're teaching someone how to use the deck. There's not really anything else for you to learn at that point. So, I did discontinue Branded for Victory because of that. However, I did come up with a replacement idea, a replacement Master Duel series, which I haven't figured out a name for just yet. But when I get to when we get to working on like the first episode and all that, I'll most likely have a name for the series. But the series is basically going to follow the exact same format as Branded for Victory, except it's not going to be just me alone. It's going to be a buddy of mine, the exact same buddy I taught how to use the branded deck, is also going to be taking part in the series as well. So it's not going to be just me, it's going to be him as well. So you're going to see my side of the things, and you're going to see his side of things. But yeah, it's honestly I have footage of a Discord. the his Discord call of me, describing what to him what the series I had an idea for was. And honestly, that's how I'm gonna end the episode, this video, because it's best for me to just use the footage from that call and all that instead of just me explaining it. So I'm gonna leave you to that. If you haven't, I did a couple nights ago. I did make a poll in my community tab on when you wanted the series to be uploaded on weekdays or weekends. If you haven't yet, vote on that poll after you watch the rest of this video. And that's gonna be all from me. Enjoy the Discord call, and yeah, take care. I figured through a call would be much easier, that way I don't have to type everything out, because that's very time consuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was thinking is we do a Master Duel series together where we choose a structured deck from a list of structured decks that don't have extra decks, because, well, I feel like just us having the extra deck right off the bat just kind of feels a little too privileged. So I figured, you know what, have us each use a structured deck that doesn't get an extra deck. That way, if we pull the cards for an extra deck or something like that, we can then use that, or through certain stipulations, we can also craft those as well. So, I mean, I already know I don't need to look at a list of structured decks that don't have a structured deck, because I already know what structured deck I plan to use for this series. I'm actually already working on it as we speak. So I was thinking I send you a list, and you can choose from any of those structured decks that don't have an extra deck. But the thing is, it's most likely not going to be in the game, so you will have to either pull from packs or bundles or something like that, or you're gonna have to craft the cards yourself. Because, yeah, they only have specific archetype specific structured decks, so it's not like you don't get every archetype structure deck. There's only specific ones they have. So, and I already have the rules and everything ready to go as well. When it comes to buying packs and stuff, I'm gonna start off with bundles. You can buy up to 3 bundles until you get to gold rank. Once you get to gold rank, you can then get yourself an extra bundle in the shop. And when it comes to packs, the only way you can get packs is by getting a win in ranked. So you can, if you do win, the packs you can get is 2 master packs, or you can get 1 of a specific pack that's not a master pack. However, the way to raise the amount of packs you can get is how the series is gonna work is, what's gonna happen is we're both gonna face each other in a 1v1. First person to 2 out of 3 wins. So think of it as a fighting game set, right?
Yeah.
2 wins out of 3, you win a set. That's going to be one way you can get an extra pack. So instead of 2 master packs, you could get 3, or 1 of a specific pack that's not a master pack, you could get 2. But if you get 3 wins in ranked in a row, you can also do that. But if you get, say you win like the 2 out of 3 and then 3 wins in ranked in a row, right? Instead of
Okay.
2 master packs or 1 of a specific pack, you could get 4 master packs and 3 of a specific pack. However, that's only applicable if you win the best 2 out of 3, or quote unquote confrontation, if you want to call it that, and then 3 ranked wins in a row.
Sounds good.
And when other stuff in the shop like profile icons, card protectors, card boxes, stuff like that, all of that's fine, but you're only limited to 3 bundles in the bundle deal section, and the only way you could get packs is, if you get those wins. So, there's that. And I kind of thought it'd be pretty fun to do. And
I like the idea.
yeah, and another thing is, after our encounter, best 2 of 3, right?
Okay.
After that, we go our separate ways in ranked. So I'll be doing my stuff in ranked. You'll be doing your stuff in ranked, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be like the best 2 out of 3 when it comes to ranked, except it's gonna be 3 out of 5 on ranked. So if you get 3 wins out of like 5 in ranked, regardless if it's in 3 wins in a row or 3 wins spread throughout, if you get 3 wins in ranked, you're done. You can't play any more games for that specific like episode, right?
Okay.
I will be recording my portion of that. So I might need you to record your duels as well on top of while I'm recording mine. That way I could get the footage from yours and all that, edit all together, do all this stuff. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you could like record like the duels and everything separately, because that would be just much easier on me to like go through and all that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, when it comes to like our encounter, you don't have to record that. I'll be doing that, so you don't need to worry about that. It's only when it comes to like the ranked matches and your pack openings that you're gonna need to record and somehow send to me, however possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Discord ain't gonna let you. I don't think Discord will let me send that matches in that big of a
Yeah. I mean,
matches in that big of length.
no, unless you had like Nitro, but
And I don't.
maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like a way you can do that through like a Google Drive or something. I don't know.
Google Drive might be our best bet.
I'll have to figure it out. But I just kind of wanted to run the idea with you first to see what you thought about it. That way, you get to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So it benefits you. And I step out of my comfort zone because I've pretty much turned into a meta player at this point. And the way I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone is by doing this. So it's going to be detrimental to me, while it's also like beneficial to me, because that means like I get to learn a new like archetype and everything, while like stepping out of my comfort zone. So it's going to benefit both of us, but it's also going to like hurt me as well. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah. I already created like a new Steam account for Master Duel. I'm already like working on getting the stuff for that. For my structure deck ready to go. Again, I've already selected which structure deck I'm going to be using. Because it's a structure deck I actually own physically. So, like, yeah, this is... I figured, yeah, this is what I'm going to be using for this series. And how the series... And on top of that, we're going to be basically doing the series until one of us reaches Platinum 5 first. Whichever of us two reaches Platinum 5 first wins basically is the winner of the series.
I like the idea.
I also kind of want to do it like weekly, so like once a week. But if we could get like multiple like episodes recorded in like a week or so, that'd be much like. That way, all I would have to do is just do the editing for the video, upload. There we go. Then we won't have to like. That way, we won't have to like record, play, edit. That's one video, right? Record footage.
Yeah.
And then rinse and repeat throughout this series. That way, we just record like a couple episodes worth of stuff throughout the week, or in like one sitting. That way, I would just have to like do all the editing. We don't have to like record, do all that stuff, like one after the other. It's just record stuff, and then I get a hold of all the footage, then I edit it together, upload, and there we go. That way, it's less work on my side.
Yeah, I feel you.
I kind of thought it would be a great idea and fun idea.
So far, I like the idea.
So
I think we could actually pull it off.
Would you be down?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Yeah,
But yeah, the reason why I said to like we need to like make a new Steam account just to like restart Master Duel is because you can't like delete your Master Duel data. So you kind of like you can create stuff on Master Duel. It's saved forever. So you kind of have to like make a new account in order to like start over.
no.
And since, you know, we already have like data on Steam, I have like multiple Master Duel accounts, so I had to create another one specifically just for this series. So, yeah. I kind of figured that would be the easiest thing to do and the best way to like start over for the series, just for the series. I mean, we could still like play on our main accounts and stuff like that, but yeah, just for specifically only for the series, we use the new Steam accounts for Master Duel. I kind of thought it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I genuinely like the concept of it, and then
Yeah.
this would be my first time actually on YouTube doing something with someone, like a collaboration of sorts. It'd be my first time on YouTube gaming. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it'd be best way to like do it too. And that way, and that during the encounter, the ranked matches and stuff like that. Yes, I stuttered. During our encounter and your ranked matches, you don't have to share your screen, so I know what you're playing. I mean, obviously, during our first encounter, we'll know what we're both playing, but that means you can't peek at like what I pull, what's in my deck, what I'm doing, and I can't do the same for you. I can't see what all you're getting and what you're doing, so we won't have to share our screens at all for this. That way, it's much easier on us both, and we're not basically like screen cheating off of each other. But yeah, if you want, I can probably send you a website link to a list of structure decks that don't have an extra deck. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say,
think that'd be a good idea.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, the structure deck I did choose didn't come with a structure deck, which is also part of the reason why I said the no extra deck rule. Because I'm gonna be fair and honest. I'm already like putting I'm already like handicapping myself an extreme amount by doing this the way I'm doing. So like I kind of figured I deserve at least a little leeway to start with, which is also why I said if we can like pull the stuff from like packs for like the extra deck, we then we can use it, or if we can like craft from like every rank up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention how the rank up system works. Say you went from like rookie rank 1 to bronze 5, right? Not only would you be able to open like 2 master packs or one of a specific pack, but you get to open those packs as well as craft any card you want. But it has to be specific to that archetype or structure deck. So say for example, like you're saying for example you chose like a blue eye structure deck. I'm not sure if there's a blue eye structure deck that doesn't have an extra deck. There might be. I'm not sure exactly. But say you had like a structure deck, a blue eye structure deck, and you had like a card or something that lets you like in your extra deck that requires like 2 or 3 blue eyes white dragons, right? And you're like 1 blue eyes white dragon short in your main deck. If you gain that rank up from rookie rank 1 to bronze 5, you can then craft another blue eyes if you wanted to. But it can only be 1 card, and it can't be like one like every time you rank up from like rookie from like bronze 5 to bronze 4. It has to go from bronze 5 all the way to like silver 5 for you to craft another card. That way you also get like rewarded for your rank up, but you can't also abuse that reward. Make it like so it's balanced kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of figured it'd be something cool to do.
Yeah, I like this idea. Aside from the fighting game club, I mean, this would be the what like the first time I've actually collaborated with a person. Collaborate. This would be the first time I collaborated with someone else outside of my fighting game club. So this was like a whole new opportunity for me.
Yeah, I also thought this would also help let you learn the game and stuff too.
Yeah, and then I'm learning.
Yeah.
Another Steam account. Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of figured it'd be something cool to do. But yeah, I'm gonna send you like a bunch of like structure decks and stuff. I copied the website link. Like look through each structure deck, and when you by tapping the structure deck, learn more and view the card list. It's gonna send you to like a different website, which is gonna show you the card list. And by structure deck and by like extra deck, I'm talking like fusion monsters, synchros, link monsters, XYZ monsters, stuff like that. So if you don't see any of those in the structure deck, that's fine to play.
Write down on my note what I'm supposed to. If it doesn't have what?
If it doesn't have like a, it doesn't have any fusion monsters, synchro monsters, XYZ monsters, or link monsters, so basically no extra deck, then it's fine to play for the series. And it'll tell you like if it's a specific like extra deck card monster card like XYZ, Synchro, Fusion, Link. It'll tell you. So if so look through the structure decks, make sure you can find a structure deck that doesn't have any of those, and then you can select from the one of any of the structure decks that don't have an extra deck, then make the structure deck card for card in Master Duel. And if it doesn't have like, and if like a specific like type of like spell card, trap card, or whatever is banned, like for example, Secret Village of the Spellcasters, that is a field spell card. It's banned in Master Duel. So if your structure deck had a card like that that's banned, you could then like add a field spell or whatever kind of like spell trap card that is like if it's a banned quick play spell, you can add like any like kind of quick play spell that's not archetype specific, or if it is archetype specific, it's specific for the archetype of the structure deck you chose. So like a normal spell, if it's a banned normal spell, you can add one of any like normal spell in the game to the structure deck as a replacement, because yeah, the game still does require you to have like 40 cards minimum in the deck to be able to play it. So if a card's hold on. Say like Called by the Grave, for example. That's the quick play spell. Imagine if it was banned. You could then like replace it with any other kind of quick play spell you wanted. That goes for like any kind of spell trap. Like if it, as long as it's like that specific kind of spell, like if it's a quick play spell, you can only replace it with another quick play spell. Field spell, you can only replace it with a field spell. Normal spell can only be replaced with a normal spell. Stuff like that. And there's also another couple rules. Say you bought like a bundle in the shop, right? The bundle guarantees you a specific card with that bundle. So if you buy that bundle that gives you that specific card, you have to put that specific card in your deck, and you can never take it out. I mean, it's most likely you wouldn't want to anyway, because the stuff that comes in those the cards that are guaranteed in those bundles that it gives you for free are really good anyway, so you're most likely not going to remove that from the deck anyway. So Yeah, and any like card you get from like the packs and stuff that's not like archetype specific or doesn't support any of like your monsters, like take like a dark monster for example. If it's not a spell or trap or anything like that that can benefit a dark monster or any other kind of monster but specific to that attribute, you have to dismantle it. That way you get the craft points that you can use for like your crafts and stuff later on. That way, I mean, you wouldn't really be using those cards in the bundle most likely, and you get from the packs anyway. So it's like, why keep those and not get any card points when you can dismantle them and get the card points for stuff you will need or want to make? That and again, it's a limit of 3 bundles until we get to gold rank. If we get to gold rank, we could then buy one more bundle. Do you have any more questions?
Hell, I'm really just trying to think what I'm gonna name this alternate Steam account.
Because I don't want it to, kind of confuse it with my my actual my actual one.
Oh, your Steam account for the series?
Yeah,
Oh, you
trying
want
to
to know
come
what I named
trying to come up
mine?
with
You know what I named my account for the series?
what
Filler Arc.
thriller arc.
Filler Arc. But yeah, I sent you a website to a list of structure decks.
I just got it. I'm looking
Yeah,
through it.
that way you can look through those, look at the card list, and again, XYZ, Fusion, Link, Synchro Monsters. Make sure the structure deck you choose doesn't have any of those.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because, again, I'm already, like, handicapping myself heavily by using the structure deck I am. So I figured, like, at least a little leeway would be more fair. But, yeah. Any more questions?
Um,
Excellent. Yeah.
did I ever tell you the days I'm off?
You did not.
I'm off on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Tuesdays and
Those will
Saturdays.
really be.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to remember that. Because that means those couldn't be the days like we actually like get the footage for the series and stuff.
Yeah, and we could probably upload it, like the next day or something to that effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's good. That way works perfectly for both of us then. Everything works out. But yeah, if you don't have any more questions, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta eat anyway, and I'm hungry.
What you about to eat?
Oh, I'm about to have sausage and rice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me and my dad went to Arby's and got a tried their new Philly cheesesteak. Tastes like a hot. Tastes like the Philly cheesesteak hot pocket.
Mm. I don't. I find Arby's kind of disgusting, so I don't eat Arby's.
I haven't went in a hot minute, so we haven't been there in a while, so we just decided to just waltz back in there.
But yeah, I shouldn't really even be eating the sausage and rice because sausage kind of makes me sick. So I'm not saying that as like an exaggeration or joke. Like I actually feel sick after I eat sausage. So
That's me with eggs.
I shouldn't be eating it, but it's a smoked sausage, so it's like so it's worth it.
And new accounts
But
has
yeah,
been made.
I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you like do all the stuff in like Master Duel, make like choose your structure deck, make it, get the materials for it, stuff like that. I'm gonna let you go.
I'm gonna send and when I'm done like editing my profile and whatnot, I'm going to send you my friend code for this account. So we can go on and
Oh
get
no,
that out
we
of the
could
way.
just do the friend code through Master Duel.
Oh yeah, we can. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Again, these are basically just gonna be like throwaway counts anyway. Literally just for the series. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. So you can do all that stuff. I'll be doing the same once I get finished eating. And yeah, nice talking to you.
Same here.